lesbian, bisexual, transgender and intersex communities. The question is, it is apparent that there will be some form of determination as to whether Australia modifies its Marriage Act to allow same-sex marriages. Given the diversity of sexual nomination, do you envisage that marriage opportunity will be afforded to people who are either gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender or intersexual? Should any of these communities be excluded under new legislation?
Wow. I like the difficult, if you could try a little harder next time. Well, let me say this. I've been married for 21 years and I'm heterosexual, so perhaps I'm not necessarily the best man to answer the question. However, I will say this. I know one thing. It doesn't matter where you go in the world or what community or culture you're from, we all want the same thing for our kids. We all want the same thing from our communities, and that is to be prosperous and happy. Australia's a very egalitarian and fair country, and it's one of the reasons why my grandfathers and my grandmother's brothers came to this country, because we have a progressive society and we have great ideals. And it all boils down to having a fair go. And I think what people want to do is have equality of marriage. Okay? Now, the marriage has always been a sacrament of the church. And I was married in a church, and people used to say to me, well, where were you married? The registry or the church? I said, oh, the church. But I didn't realise I was actually signing two pieces of paper. One was for the church and the other one was for the state. So effectively, we are all married by the state. That's why we get a certificate from the government called a marriage certificate. So I can't see why everyone can't have one of those. And Palm United Party brought out a policy that basically says that why can't everyone have a civil union? And then if you want a marriage ceremony in a church, you'll find a church who'll marry you. Now, my wedding day was pretty phenomenal. I still remember it. It took me a while to pay it off, but that's another story. But the reality is that I got married where I was accepted because I'm Anglican and my wife is Orthodox. So not every church would marry us, and we're heterosexual. So on our most important day, we went to a church that was welcoming us. And I think on your most important day, that's where you go.